Hello everyone, welcome to Chris Academy. So the topic we are going to discuss today is blood relation from logical reasoning. So in all the bank exam or SSC exams, railway exam, TNPC exams, you have 2 to 3 questions from this topic, blood relation. So it's a very simple topic. One thing is they will ask the question in a tricky way, but the way to solve will be very easy. So in this topic, we will see what is the basics, types, and what are the concepts and how to approach the problem, how we can follow some tricks to solve some problems. We will be discussing in this video. And if you are new to our video, kindly subscribe to our channel Chris Academy for more updates on aptitude, reasoning, and math facts, etc. Okay, so from the basic we will be seeing the topic blood relationship. If you are starting your preparation for any bank exam or any government exam, you can subscribe to our channel so that every video we put on this topic will be very helpful for you. So let's first understand what is blood relationship. So any relationship in this world which either by birth or through marriage is called as a blood relationship. Okay, so here you see mother and daughter are connected by birth. So there is a relation. And here father comes from another family and he is connected to your mother via marriage. So this is also a relationship. This is a direct relationship, whereas this is an indirect relationship where the father comes from another family. Next, let's see what are the types of blood relationship. So we have two sides of blood relation. One is paternal side and other is the maternal side. So paternal side is your father's side relations. Maternal side is your mother's side relation. So here we can see some terms. So you call your father's father as grandfather, father's mother as grandmother. Suppose your father is having a sister, you call her as aunt. When he is having a brother, you call him as uncle. So the daughter of these uncle and aunt, you call them as cousins. Okay, suppose your uncle is getting married. So you call the new girl who's coming into your family as aunt. Okay, so I have repeated this, sorry. Husband of aunt, you call him as uncle. So similarly, you have mother's father you call as maternal grandfather. Mother's mother you call him as maternal grandmother. So that is the difference here. Otherwise you have the same relationship. So if your mother is having a sister, you call her as aunt. You have a brother with your mother who has a own brother, you call him as uncle. So the children of the maternal uncle and the maternal aunt, that is your mother's side uncle and aunt, you call them as cousins. Here I have given a family tree so that you can easily understand. So let's assume I am here. So I have a father and mother. So my father has a father and mother. So I call them as grandfather, grandmother, and my mother's side I call them as maternal grandfather and maternal grandmother. Now my mother's side she has a brother and a sister. Okay, so later we will be seeing what are the symbols we have to use in the relationship. Now just we will try to understand. So my mother has a brother and a sister. So I will be calling them as uncle and aunt. Now my aunt is getting married to a person. So I will call him as uncle. So they are having kids. So he's having a girl and a boy, and I will be calling this relationship as cousins since they are not born with me. If they are born with me, I will call him as sister and brother. Since he is born to my uncle and aunt, I will call them as cousins. So these are the cousins circle. So similarly in my father's side, my father is having a sister and a brother. Okay. So I will be calling them as aunt and uncle. Now my uncle is getting married to an aunt. One new member, a new girl comes into our family and I will call her as aunt since she is marrying my uncle. Now they both have some children. I will be calling them as cousins. So the children of aunt and uncle in both your father's side and in your mother's side, I will be calling them as cousins. So now I am marrying to a person. So that person will be my husband. Okay, now I am having a brother. My brother will call this person as brother-in-law. Now my brother is marrying a person, a girl. Okay, so I will be calling her as my mother and father, and we will be calling her as daughter-in-law. Okay, so the new person who's coming into our family, okay, will be, when I am marrying, will be brother-in-law, and when my brother is marrying, she will be a daughter-in-law to our family. So now my brother is having some kids. So I will be calling them as niece and nephew. If it is a girl, I will be calling her niece. If it is a boy, I will be calling as nephew. Okay, now this girl is getting married. That is, this generation will be my father's grandson and granddaughter. So these will be my father's grandson and granddaughters. Okay. So now this person is getting married to a boy. This girl is getting married to a boy, and they are giving some kids. So these will become their grandson and granddaughter of my brother. Okay, so in this family tree you have 5 generations. So this will be the first generation, where you will be having your grandfather, grandmother, maternal grandfather, maternal grandmother. So this generation will be your second generation. This will be your third. This will be your fourth generation, and this will be your fifth generation. So in second generation you will be having your mother, father, uncle, aunt, all those. Third generation is your generation, where you will have your own brother and you will have your cousins here. Fourth generation will be your son, your daughter, your niece, nephew. All those people will come under the fourth generation. Fifth generation will be your grandson or your granddaughters. Okay. So in the next video, we will be seeing the symbols used in blood relationship for representing male, female, spouses, etc. Next, what are the types? And we will be seeing some tips to solve the blood relationship puzzles. So hope this video is helpful. If you find it helpful, do share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to Chris Academy.